What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the O'Shea Vlogcast. I'm your host, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Last week, we had my boy Misanthropic1, and he's a good buddy of mine, and recommended to me by Misanthropic1 was a brother that's up and coming here on YouTube. He's making his waves through the manosphere in many different ways than one. He's hilarious as fuck. He got some crazy ass stories, man. And I hope to have him coming back many times more. The one and only Truthteller410. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel, brother.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Man, glad to have you here, man. It's funny because I actually did know about your channel because I saw a few videos, maybe last year, and I just didn't think anything. I couldn't connect the name to some of the videos that you saw that you did, but kind of tell us about your YouTube channel, what you specialize as far as content.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how my channel started. My channel started because I used to go anywhere I go, Walmart, Pathmark. I'm from the Bronx, so I'm out in the streets in the Bronx. I'm out in the streets and where I used to live in Arizona. I'm many places. And I used to see black people do the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. So when I would go up to these black people, I would say, look here, yo, you don't need to be doing this shit. You look like a fucking buffoon. And then people would get offended. And then I said, well, how are we all talking about we need to look out for each other? But if I see you over there cooning and buffooning, I'm standing there watching you do it. And you black. It out. Bad enough, we don't got people who will tell you, hey, look, you got a booger in your nose. Everybody standing there and watch you will have a booger in your nose. Me, I'll tell you, hey, bro, you got a booger in your nose. Take that shit out because you're looking kind of crazy out here. Because that's just how I am. So, when I think one of my first videos were I started watching Tommy Sotomayor and I seen everybody going at this man for having an opinion. I'm like, yo, why can't this man just have an opinion? Why can't he just say what he's gonna say? Black women love to have an opinion on black men. So when a black man have an opinion on black women, he hates black women. He hates himself. He hates his mother. Yo, I said that's it. I'm gonna jump on YouTube and I'm gonna start venting all my frustrations out on the Negro male, the Negro female, these buck dancing black pastors. I'm venting my frustrations on everybody. And like I said, even my mother can get it. If I see her cooning and buffooning, she'll get it too. Hell, I'll get it if I catch myself cooning and buffooning. And so ever since then, I've been going at whoever. If I turn on, I pop up the phone and I see a video talking about Eddie Long and he cooning, I'm on him. If I see a video on Jesus Christ cooning, I'm on him. I don't believe in that, but whoever, ABC, anybody can. When it comes to getting it, ABC code over here.
Okay, well, let me do this because you got some really harsh criticism, and as far as you're very cutthroat as to how you say things. How do people take how you say stuff? It's not necessarily what you're saying, but you're saying some shit and you're saying it in a real. People can perceive it as being, hurt. Extreme criticism. Have you had people criticize your content as if, well, Truthteller, you were right, but maybe the way you're saying it is not, well, maybe it's too harsh?
Yo, truth be told, every time I open my mouth, I have somebody criticize me. Everybody who watches my videos know I have a saying. The black community today is in shambles. We are disenfranchised and discombobulated. When I say that, people automatically, oh, you hate black people. Look at you. You worse than the white man. But people don't understand. You got to listen for key words. I said the black community today is in shambles. We are disenfranchised and discombobulated. Key word, we.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not excluded from it. So if I'm talking about you out there cooning and buffooning, yo, this is black skin. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This is black. I'm mixed, but if, like I told you before, if a revolution starts today, they're gonna come kill my black ass too. So when people say, "Oh, you out here talking bad about black people. No, I'm trying to wake black people up. But I'm not gonna be on the corner with my fist in the air screaming black power, talking about, you know, the meta nature and all of that. I know that information, but obviously it's not working, because once we kick all of that scientific, you know, the black man built the pyramid shit and all that craziness, and once that conversation is over, everybody go back to what they're doing. Black people go back to killing each other, selling drugs in their communities, throwing trash off the roof, you know, doing all kind of debauchery, but nobody talks about that. But when you see people start to talk about it, like me, yourself, Misanthropic1, Tommy Sotomayor, David Carroll, Equazy 100, people of that nature, we're coons now. But the news, they could watch Fox 5 News, and Fox 5 News can have a black woman on there with nappy hair, you know, talking like she just came straight off a slave plantation right to the front of the camera, and nobody has a problem with that.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Why do you think black people have a tough time taking criticism?
Well, black people don't have a tough time taking criticism. They have a tough time taking criticism from black people. Bless you.
Explain what you mean by that.
Look at this. All right, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Me and you born the same year, 1981, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we came up in the same years. Two black men outside fighting. I'm talking about on the verge of killing each other. Me and you step in and we say, yo, y'all shouldn't do that. Y'all look crazy out here.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers will turn around and they'll we'll fuck around and get attacked for telling them they look crazy out here. But these same two people could be trying to kill each other. A white man can come up, whether he's a cop, a Mormon, or just a white man walking through the community, their community, their so-called black community. There's no such thing as a black community, but we'll get into that. What they'll do now is that white man, oh, y'all got to stop that. Y'all looking crazy out here. You making people look bad. Them black people will turn around, look at that white man, stop what they're doing, and listen to what he's saying. They'll take his criticism. Truth be told, I understand why we can't take criticism from each other, because we've done so much shit to each other. We don't trust each other. So when you see a black man giving criticism, you looking at it as, oh, this motherfucker think he better than me, or this motherfucker, he got a hidden agenda. So automatically you will see people, when a black man tell another black man something, you will automatically see people going to defense. But when white people come around, yo, they want to hear everything. That's why a black person, perfect example. This is why a black person goes into a black-owned business and looks for hookup. Because we don't have no trust in each other to critique each other or patronize with each other. But they'll go on Walmart and buy something for high dollar value and don't ask any questions about it.
Very true. Let me ask you this. You made a statement that there is no such thing as a black community. What do you mean when you say that?
A community is ran, owned, populated by one race of people. Jews have a community. I used to live in Nanuet, Spring Valley, New York, Hasidic Jew community. When I used to live in Arizona, I used to work on an Indian reservation, Native American community. They ran, they owned, they populated everything. Black people, we don't own, populate, nothing. We don't have control over anything. We're just black people populating white communities. They just let us live there. And you know what? Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why black people act how they act, because when you don't own something, you don't give a fuck about it.
Let me ask you this. Why do you think that because you have a lot of black people that have a lot of talent, very bright. Why don't you think black people with the $1.4 trillion spending power, you have several black colleges, black medical schools, there are some black hospitals. Why is it that black people can't develop their own communities when they have the wealth and the resources to do such things.
Well, because we don't know how to keep our money within ourselves. Example, when you see Michael Jordan sell his new Air Jordan tennis shoe, a nigga will be out there, and I call them what they are. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna go a step ahead. Savages will go with their last $150 to $200 in their pocket and go stand on that line to give their money to this said store, Foot Locker, Foot Action, whoever, for these tennis shoes. When Jewish people get money, they keep their money circulating. Where I live at in South Carolina, over here up in Myrtle Beach, they have everything is them. Everything is white people. They'll go to Walmart if the local owned store doesn't have what they need. They'll go to Walmart if the community store is out of what they need. We, on the other hand, as soon as we get $1, the first thing we want to do is go run and shop in places we can't afford to shop in, places we shouldn't even be shopping in. Look at that whole integration shit with Martin Luther King. I don't even fuck with him, but I'm gonna keep it funky. I don't fuck with him at all. He was convincing people we need to integrate when we had our own shit. We had our own bakeries, our own TV repair shops, our own taxis, our own newspapers, our own everything. Pushing black people to go sit in Woolworth next to the white man and eat a ham and cheese sandwich, because we deserve to be there. We should be there like everybody else. What's the first thing we did? We fuck around and forgot about where we came from, the people who was feeding us, our black people, and we fuck around and went straight to the people who hated us. Now, me and you, as logical thinking black men, why would I want to go drink coffee in a place that's gonna spit in my shit or piss in it? Because I need to sit next to white people. That shit don't make no sense. Now, ignorance perpetuated generation to generation. It just tends to, trickle down, but it gets worse as the years go on. So now we have this $1 trillion that we spend as a people, but we don't spend it with each other.
Mm-hmm.
How many black-owned stores you see a black person to go into a black-owned store and see this man selling a jacket for $50, and they'll be like, yo, come on, you can't give it to me for 40? Yo, come on, man. Yo, I live right around the corner, my brother. Come on, my nigga. But then they'll go down to the Gucci store in Manhattan, and they don't ask that nigga for a discount. He charging $450, and they walk in there happy, smiling and beguiling. Yes, sir, master. Thank you, boss. I sure love giving you my money, but didn't want to spend it with the black man in this store.
Right. That's absolutely correct, man. Let me do this real quick while we're on the stream. Welcome, everybody. We got 60 folks watching right now. Appreciate you. I know it's a Saturday night. And we have other YouTubers that have streams on. Many of you were just on Angry Man stream, so welcome, man, coming into the chat. I just want to give a shout out to Black Superman. He says, hello, Mr. Jackson. Glad to see you. Another live stream. Please don't leave YouTube because of the censoring going on right now. Your wisdom is a godsend to the black community to hear more of it. Thank you. We have Dr. Perry Stanislaw, the exceptional critic. Man, I got to get a hang out with him one day in the chat. Welcome to him and everybody else there. Before we continue, let's go ahead and check out my man, Truthteller410. Now, I do want to, get the brother some subscribers. As you can see, he's a very interesting personality. He's very, very, very full of energy. He's a really good YouTuber. So what I want you to do is go into the chat here, okay, and let's go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Truthteller, donating during the show. Shout out to Truthteller410. All right, thank you, man.
Every time I see you on, I gotta give you a little bit of money, man.
Oh man, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So
niggas is giving these dirty hoes money. Why can't I give it to my brother?
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. So let's see. Let's subscribe to Truthteller right there. I have his and tell him that you sub. So click his link, hit the subscribe button, comment sub on the below so we can continue the interview. Truthteller, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You know, I know that, you know, like in the manosphere, a lot of people, we're so kind of aggressive towards Black women. We really don't talk too much about the problems that Black men have. The difference is, though, that people, I think, like me, like you, like even Dr. Perry Steele, like he's not a YouTuber, but he is a writer and an academic. We can admit that Black men have a fucking problem. We're not going to sit here and say that Black men have a problem. Black men are fucked up, especially if you listen to David Carroll. David Carroll goes in on Black men. It makes you want to cry, damn. I never heard nobody talk about Black men as bad as David Carroll does. But we can admit that
he
we
makes
have
me
a problem.
laugh.
Yeah, he's hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. But why can't Black women, though? I mean, because we as Black men, we're both, you know, from the 80s babies. We know that brothers have a problem. We know that we're trying to basically get brothers together, get brothers to understand that, hey, brother, you're the one that's disenfranchised. But when it comes to Black women, in your opinion, why can't they say that?
Oh, because they've been trained to be the victim. They've been trained to be the victim. Have you ever watched that show, Good Times?
Yeah.
Remember the episode when Florida was in the house and she was getting frustrated about being in the house and doing so much in the house, you know, and she went to a woman's meeting with her friend Walona.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meeting, she's sitting there and they talking about, you know, you shouldn't be held down by your man. You know, you're as equal as he is, blah, blah, blah. You know, you have a voice and yada, yada, yada. You should be up here in the workplace like everybody else. No problem. I agree with that. But then she goes home and takes it out on James on the show, right? Now, he working unloading boxes at night and cleaning the kitchen. I mean, in the evening and cleaning the kitchen at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I don't think that's the job description of somebody who runs a Fortune 500 company. Now, she goes home and flips on him with the mind frame. Oh, look, you holding me back. It's because it's because of you. I can't do this. Why did she think that? Because she took her stupid ass to some fucking meeting and heard a whole bunch of cackly bitches talking about how, you know, she is being held back. Yo, let me tell you something. And then it got worse, you know, because I can really get into the whole welfare and, you know, child support and all this craziness, you know, all this chaos that they use to disrupt the Black household. All right. So 2017, you got Black women. They'll go out there and have 4-5 fucking children, about 4-5 loser ass niggas, and then go down to the welfare office talking about it's hard for me to make it. Look, yo, I'm telling you, I got women in my family talking about they independent women, but you on welfare. How you independent? I told you, brother, that's why women are how they are, because they somebody is telling them. And look, hold on. Let's get back to what you said before about why can't they take criticism from Black people? From people, and I said it's from Black people, not white people. They go down to the welfare office, the white man. Now I ain't got no problem with white people because my daughter has white blood in her. But when they want to play that race card, I play it with them, but I always win. They go down to the fucking welfare office, the same white man they tell me's the devil, while they sit with a picture of white Jesus on their fucking wall, but telling me the white man's the devil. But they go down there, and then in the midst of going down there, that white person can tell them what to do, how to do it, when to come, when to go, with everything. But me, if I go to that same sister and say, look here, yo, leave that welfare shit alone. Go get a job and get your shit together. Oh, fuck you, nigga. Who the fuck you think you are? So I'm telling you something. I'm giving you positive criticism. The welfare system is keeping your ass lazy as shit, and you got no problem with that. So victimology, everybody can use it. It's just that when you use it, your victimology card is expired. See, because we have dates we can use ours. We used to say it's hard to go get a job as a Black man. For about 10 years in the 90s, people say, you know what, you're right. But now that shit means nothing. You got to be a faggot, or you got to be a woman with an ass load of kids to get somewhere in this world via the government. Women cards never expire. Them shits never expire. A woman can go right now, set her motherfucking children on fire. And they'll take her to jail and say she needs psychiatric evaluation. Me and you could be out there fighting in the streets, defending ourselves. And you know what they'll do? In the midst of us killing somebody, defending ourselves, they'll lock me and your black ass up. No bond, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hold us for the maximum amount of time. And the day before they have to let us go, they'll give us a goddamn charge and hold us longer.
That's very true. Let me ask you this, because while black women have this ability to use the card, the victim card thing, and black men do not have the ability to use that victim card. How do you think, or what can black men do? Because, you know, this is a black male channel. I do my content specifically. I'm not I wouldn't call myself a black community YouTuber. I'm just straight black men YouTuber. You know, this is a black male audience. Fuck you, black women for the most part.
Me too.
What, in your opinion, what should black men? What should black men do strategically? And the cards are not in their favor. They can't use the victim card. How can black men, in your opinion, overcome that and still become successful?
I'm gonna tell you, this is exactly what needs to be done. You need to remove yourself, not completely. And see, because I'm looking at the comments and somebody, you know, and I'm pretty sure somebody gonna say, "Fuck me." Cool, no problem. When I talk about the Afro-American Negro female that is fucked up out here, yo, we all know there's some good black women out here. We all know that. My Aunt Mary, my great Aunt Mary, God rest her soul, when her husband died, she didn't go down to the welfare. You know what she did? She went and got a fucking job and held her own. Lovely woman, dead and gone. My grandma Ida Mae, when her husband died, you know what she did? She went and got his shotgun and continued to hunt for food. You understand what I'm saying? There's some good black women out here who know how to do their thing. There's some real good black women. So when I speak about the ignorant, if I'm walking down the street and there's 100 women walking down the street and I say, "Hey, bitch," if y'all all turn around, that's not my fault. You recognize yourself as a bitch. I only just scream, "Hey, bitch." If that's not you, don't turn around. When I'm walking down the street and somebody say, "Fuck you, nigga," I'm not turning around because they didn't call my name. So back to what you were saying, what we need to do is, we as black men, yo, let these black women be 100% accountable for their dumb shit. Example, black woman she has no food to feed her fucking children, right? I don't give a fuck if one of them children are yours. And this bitch is not working, doing nothing for herself, that is not your responsibility to help her out. What black men should start doing now is, when you see that your baby mother has no food or nowhere to live, don't try to help her out in her situation. You get on the phone. You first of all, you get her to message you all the dumb shit, because women love to send all their fucking dumb information out. You call the fucking cops and say, "My baby's homeless." Get your child and leave that bitch on the curb. Now, if your child say, "What about mommy?" You say, "What about your mother? This is what she wants to be. She wants to be on this curb. She likes it here." Because black men, we have accountability. If I go buy a car for the fucked up transmission, I'm not looking at the man I just bought the car from knowing that the transmission's fucked up. I need to go get it fixed. Black women, the fucked up ones, because I'm not talking about all of y'all. Y'all know who you are. If you think I'm talking about you, get yourself some help. That's all I got to say. If you think I'm talking about you, get yourself some help. But black women need to be held more accountable. They have no accountability. A lot of them have no accountability because somebody's always fucking playing Mighty Mouse and going in to save the day. Yo, stop playing Mighty Mouse. If you see a black woman starving on the street and she a dick sucker and she like fucking chasing niggas around, yo, let her starve on the street. All that black queen shit, let that bitch starve on the street. But the positive black woman who's making a difference. I do that. When people hear me speak about black women, they say, "Oh, you must hate black women." I know a black woman right now who had no food in her house, and she's a good woman. Her man got killed. She's a good woman. You know what I did? I took some groceries over to her house. The last thing she wants is the welfare. So if she's trying to go other routes, working 2-3 jobs, me as a black man, yeah, I'm gonna help her. But if I see, oh, slut Sally just left the strip club and she need a ride home, fuck her. Leave that bitch on the curb. Because that's the life she chose. Look out for those who are accountable for their own actions. Look out for those who want to be accountable for their actions. Look out for those who want to do better by themselves. For themselves. The other ones, you let that shit go. I don't know if you watch a guy named Brother Polite, but he said something that I said makes a lot of sense. That nigga said, if I had the boat to take black people to that perfect land, not every body that's brown is going to go on my boat. I agree with him 100%. 100%. Mm-hmm. If you recognize somebody's a cancer, you leave their ass right there.
Let's talk about this in recognizing people who are cancer, since you brought that up. A lot of people, are so busy wanting to help their friends or help their particular family members, and they know that their family members or friends or relatives or spouses have particular problems. How do you, in your opinion, I know you've had some life experience, how do you recognize people who are cancers, people who are devastating to you to be around? Because a lot of black men probably don't understand this and probably looking for some insight. Probably have a lot of younger brothers watching this episode. What would you tell them?
Yeah.
How to recognize those cancers?
All right. When I go back to New York, right? When I go visit New York where I'm from, I automatically know exactly what nigga I need to keep myself away from and what bitch I need to disassociate myself from real fast. When you go up to somebody and I say, yo, what's going on, man? How's everything going? And a nigga look at you and say, just trying to make it. Leave that nigga. Leave him. Leave his ass right there. Because you already know these people from having past experiences with them. If you go somewhere, I left New York in 2012. Now I moved back in 2008, left in 2012. When I went back recently, I seen the same nigga standing on the same corner that I left in 2012. Now, if this is what they choose to do, no problem. But you as a black man, don't go up to them and be like, yo, what's going on? Everybody, blah, blah. Yo, you could just be going up there on the most humblest shit you could possibly think of, and the nigga will still see it as arrogance. I pulled up when I had my 2015 Ultima. I pulled up. I got out. I said, yo, what's going on, y'all? What's up? The first thing one of them Negroes said to me was, shit, you tell me, you looking like you got the money. I got back in my car, took my car to a garage and parked it in the garage. Because I already know the wolf is out. These niggas is hungry. When you go anywhere and you say what's up to anybody that you have that you might have known, and the nigga say, damn, my nigga, you look like you getting it good. Remove yourself from this nigga. When you go somewhere and a female who once upon a time act like she didn't even know you from a fucking hole in the wall, now she stop and say, oh my God, it's so good seeing you. Yo, to the left, bitch, I'm out of here. Because something's fucked up about you. I don't give a fuck if you look like everything is perfect. I got to go. Because you can smell somebody's agenda a mile away. Anybody who watching the stream, when you dealing with somebody and I see somebody say, dang, ultimate luxury, nigga, I ain't living in luxury. I'm trying to live to survive, my nigga. See, that's what I'm talking about. Stupid black niggas like that. Say shit like that.
That nigga dumb as fuck, man. He always in here talking shit. He always in here. I'm about to boot his ass one day.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. RT Quincy, that's a cocksucker. Because this the kind of nigga right here who would not spend $50 in his so-called black community, but then would go down and spend $450 in the Burberry store or in the Gucci store. See, that's the dumb shit I'm talking about. That's the kind of nigga you don't associate yourself with.
He says a cocksucker right there.
Yeah, that's a cocksucker right there. And he said right here, they impressed by Ultima. Nigga, yo, this I'm from the good hood. A nigga's impressed by you having 50 cents in your hand when his stomach is touching his back.
Don't boot him. Wake the hell up. Don't boot him, man. Don't boot him yet. He ain't here getting handled, fam. He fucking with the right nigga today, man. Yo,
that's a faggot right there. I'm gonna make sure I make a video exposing that cocksucker right there, because that's the shit I'm talking about. That's the exact shit I'm talking about. That's the kind of shit that you see in the black community. Yo, not the fact that you got a car. It ain't ultimately impressive. Well, nigga, take a picture of your shit and tell me what you driving. Show me what you driving, bitch, and show me you getting in the motherfucking starting it up. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yo, I got an Ultima in my own house. This is my house. I got more over here. More down there. And the nigga talking about Ultima is not impressive. The black community today is in shambles, my nigga. We're disenfranchised, discombobulated, and there you go. Go ahead.
Yo, man, everybody's cracking up, man. He had the LOL. He cooked your ass, nigga. Your fat ass in here looking like a black ass Muppet baby. Nigga, you just look like a fat ass organ player at church, nigga. Look at that nigga RT Clancy. He be putting seasoning sauce in offering baskets and shit. He bring his fat ass in here all the time talking shit, nigga. Go ahead.
Yo, he looked like he cried. He looked like he cried when Eddie Long died. Yeah, for the wrong reasons.
I mean, that nigga veins look like licorice, nigga. He's so fucking fat. Nigga, shut your punk ass up. Nigga, you always in here talking some shit. Yeah, nigga, I was about to donate $2. But he's one of them little ashy ass niggas. If you cut his hand, nigga, flour will come out his goddamn shit to the blood. You fat motherfucker.
Yo, that's the shit I'm talking about. See, those are the kind of niggas right there. That's the kind of nigga right there. But like I said, you know what? If he saw a stripper right now on the corner with $50,000 in her hand, needing a ride, he the dumb nigga who'll give her a ride for free. Why he give her a ride to go suck another nigga dick, and he'll wait outside for her. Simp ass nigga right there. I bet you money. That's a simp ass nigga right there. That's a simp.
That nigga fake.
You need to interview that nigga and get his simp stories.
Oh yeah, he got it. That nigga RT Clancy. His favorite cologne is musty, nigga. I know your fat ass. You so fat, nigga. Your thoughts got sweat on them, motherfucker. Hold on, let me do this real quick.
That nigga there, man.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. 120 people. Nigga looking like a dark ice cube. What is a dark ice cube, nigga? Sipping!
A dark ice cube. So ice cube is there's a light ice cube. See, that's what I'm talking about. You fucking dickhead, man. There's a light ice cube. Come on. And you know what? At least I look like a nigga who got money. Nigga, you look like a rape victim. Like a nigga who was molested his whole fucking life and liked it. And only came out with it because he just wanted to be part of the conversation. You cornball ass nigga. Wipe the nut off your mouth, nigga. Yo, if you gonna ride my dick, pay me, my nigga. That's the new shit. I don't give a fuck about you niggas ride my dick. Pay me. Y'all niggas pay to ride roller coasters. Pay to ride mine.
All right, let's go to a little intermission, man. Shout out to my man Charles Gilmore. Charles Gilmore got money because he needs and he's supporting on the daily. Appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you for what you do. We got 118 people in the chat right now. I got one more show before I head to Uganda on one more day, right? But let's get the likes up, Bellas. We have 117 people watching right now. Lot. What he makes with black and black. Wow, here come your ugly Gucci Mane ass. You look like you know what? You just like an unlocked dignity character.
Nigga like Eddie Kane Jr. grandson who ain't getting none of the money. This dirty nigga, yo, put some Vaseline on your lips, nigga. It only costs $1 in the dollar store.
That nigga came in here. That nigga got an obtuse shaped forehead. Look at that nigga head though. That nigga head is shaped like a negative 32 degree isosceles triangle, nigga.
The nigga look like he still got his county shirt on, trying to stunt.
Nigga. That's my nigga though. He cool though. He cool.
Yeah.
I just getting on him.
Yo, let me say, shouts out to RT Clancy and the nigga we just was getting on. Yo, we as black, you see that? We gotta roast each other. I don't want nobody roasting me, but just don't be mad when they come back.
Yeah. You gonna get it on this channel. That's what we do. All right, man. Let's get the likes up, man. 112. We got a great guest tonight, man. Truthteller410. Yo, we need to get Truthteller back. This motherfucker is smoking shit up, man. I wish I would have knew. Because, my man, Misanthropo was like, yo, get him on your shit. Your shit gonna be fire. I'm like, who is this dude? And I'm like, oh, I talked to him on the phone. I'm like, okay. Yo. He's gonna go in. All right, so let's go ahead and get the likes up, fellas, right? Get the likes up, people.
You know, when I tell people, when I go places, people say, man, I like having you around because you say funny shit. So I tell people, remove the humor from it, and what I say is the truth. And just I know I don't look for the roundabout way to say it. Yo, I say how I need to come out my mouth. If you don't like how I say it, then don't ask me my opinion. I had somebody tell me you shouldn't call gays faggots. I was born in 1981 in the Bronx. What you think we was calling them?
That's exactly what you're calling them. Yeah.
Yeah, yo, hell, I got faggots in my family. Yo, they told me I'm not a faggot. Well, you suck dick and you taking in the ass from another man. What do you want me to call you? I'm gay. No, you're a faggot. I don't know no other way to put it.
Oh man.
Yo, just like when I call people Negroes, don't call black people Negroes. Wasn't y'all marching back in the day? You know, for the title Afro-American Negro. Now that I call you Negro, now it's racist. What kind of shit is that? Y'all created it, and now it's racist. This shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Yo, I give you the ugly truth. I can't tell a beautiful lie. It's just the ugly truth, yo. That's why me and Misanthropic want to get along so good.
Yeah, he's that dude, man. Let's get the likes up on the video, brothers. If you can. Once again, thank you for you guys coming in the chat. I really appreciate you guys on this one. They got a whole cook session. Yo, this one's so good, man. I might actually take this shit off. I'll leave it up for like 2 days and take this shit off and put it on my Patreon. So these motherfuckers crack the fuck up with this shit. But
yo, like I said, man, anybody when you see me roasting somebody, I roast people because they can roast me. I got stopped in the airport one time and somebody said, "Are you Ice Cube?" I said, "I wish I was. I wouldn't be getting on this fucking coach flight with you. I'll be getting that private jet sitting on that runway right there."
Yeah,
but I appreciate it. Like right. I said, I don't mind. I don't mind getting roasted. And if anybody got anything they would like to ask while I'm here, yo, I'll give you my honest answer. And if
let's do it. Let's do it. Well, let's kind of go back into this, man. Truth Teller, and you had a funny story, man. We just got to share that. Now we got the now I like to hear the simp stories, but I ain't gonna talk about the church one. We like to talk about simping. Me and Miss Anthropic talked about simping. I got some of the best simp stories out there, but this nigga said I was buffering when y'all was going in. Nigga, you don't pay your data plan bill, nigga. You can't pay your data plan bill with peanuts, motherfucker. What the fuck you in there doing? Going down to AT&T with some used car rappers talking about
ain't spending the money on chapstick, spending on something, spending on bucks from my nigga.
Man, so that nigga can't sit over your ear and laugh like a motherfucker. Tell us about some of the simp stories, man, because I know you the truth teller, so
I got one for you, bro, and it's horrible, man. But hey, truth teller, man, I only know how to tell the truth, and that's it. So it was this little Dominican little thing. Man, she was fucking fine. Damn, she was fine. But this bitch wasn't shit. She wasn't shit. But because she had a fat ass and every nigga out there wanted her, like I said, I'm from the Bronx. I know how to, fox my way into some shit. This girl used to live on 166th in Jerome Avenue. I used to work in Co-op City. I used to leave work, go pick her up every day, my nigga, every day. Her moms ain't like me. Her mother used to cuss me out in Spanish, not knowing that I knew Spanish, cussed me the fuck out. My stupid ass sitting there taking it, humblest, because hey, simping. This girl used to call me, "Can I borrow your car? I need to go to take mommy to such and such." Oh, no problem. My stupid ass used to go get my car, go down the hill to the BP gas station, get gas in that motherfucker, take it to her, so she ain't had to come get the car. Then my dumb ass getting on the 4 train to the 6 bus to go back home. I used to get this girl money. Now this is where the story gets good. And like I said, I'm truth teller. I can only give it one way. We were sitting in the house one day, right? We sitting there, and we start kissing, touching on each other. I'm eating this bitch pussy good, my nigga. Spanish pussy is good. It's good. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Yo, I'm half Spanish for a reason. I'm eating this bitch pussy something good. Yo, she comes. She get after she comes, she tired. She lay down. My simping ass tell her, baby, you go ahead and lay down right here. You enjoy you. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and make us something to eat. You ready for the rest of it?
Oh yeah, ready for the rest of it.
All right. The same night, I had to go to Brooklyn. So this bitch lived about 10 minutes from me in a car. Brooklyn is not next to the Bronx. It's next to it, but you got to take a fucking car or be on the train for a long time. She done got her nut off. I fixed her food. And I'm not talking about no chicken and french fries. I went in there fucking cooked. I made some Spanish-style spaghetti for this bitch. Chopped up the ham and all that shit like a fucking derelict. I said, I gotta go to Brooklyn. She was like, okay, I'm gonna call a cab. I'm tired. I said, no, don't you do that, baby. Here, you take my car. Here you go, take my car. I'll take the train. I get on the fucking train. A homeless guy gets on the train, pulls the fucking emergency stop, right? I'm on the train, just sitting there looking crazy. And I'm thinking to myself, I hope she made it home safe. I hope she all right. Soon as I get off the train, right? Fucking police come do what they do. Soon as I get off the train, my dumb ass goes to the payphone, call her. I say, hey, you all right? She says, yeah, I'm gonna go to a party that my friend invited me to. I said, well, you have fun. She was like, well, I could come pick you up if you want me to. I said, no, don't you worry about that. I'll get on the train. I'm at my man's house in Brooklyn till about 1 o'clock in the morning. Anybody know about 1 o'clock? Anybody know about trains? After 12 o'clock, them bitches come every hour. So I'm in the fucking train station, right? Short sleeve shirt on, everything. Fucking starts raining. I'm on the 4 train. Starts raining. I said, I hope when I get off this train, the 6 bus is there. Get off this train, fucking 6 bus ain't there. My stupid ass gets back on the payphone, calls her again, and what you think I asked her?
Come pick you up?
Baby, I just want to make sure you made it home safe. You need anything before I go home? The 6 bus was not running from Yankee Stadium. You know what my stupid ass did? I walked from Yankee Stadium in the pouring rain all the way to my house. And what's so funny is I was simping for nothing. Like, she wasn't used niggas. I was just simping for nothing. I was simping because I was in fucking simp 2.0 mode. I used to do some nigga shit for bitches. And I'm telling you, man. I used to do some stupid simp shit. And like I said, you know my story about the church. I also did some grimy shit. So
we gotta hear that. We gotta hear that one, man. We gotta hear that. Yo, right. Man, I think that was a better simp tale than mine.
Yo, I actually did a video for that story, but because I fucked with you the long way, I said I was not gonna upload that video until we tell the story on your channel. Then I'll upload the video. So she probably was taking dick from another man the whole time. I know she's a fucking from the Bronx. Black Superman, you absolutely right. When you simping, you're not thinking right. When you simping, you'll go to the end of the world for a bitch like a Mario brother, not thinking about nothing else. But anyway, so I meet this girl, right, at the bus stop. Bad Jamaican bitch. Oh my God, she was bad. I'm looking at her the whole time because I'm thinking in my head how to approach something. See, I'm not like most niggas. I don't just jump out there, excuse me, miss, girl, talking. I start thinking to myself, how the fuck am I going to approach her? So we get on the bus. I speak to her. She looked at me like I was fucking stupid. So that's all right. This way ain't going to work. So I come at her real humble. Look down in her pocketbook. I see a fucking Holy Bible. Now, I don't subscribe to that shit, but I know it. I'm the book of Eli. I know that Bible. So I work the Bible against her. I start talking about, after we started conversing, she said, where you on your way to? I said, I'm on my way to go take this lady from this church I used to go to. I'm on my way to take her food shopping because she has nobody to take her food shopping. Now, at the time, I'm in the streets. I'm on my way to go re-up in Harlem. But I was like, I got to make this shit sound real good. So I'm sitting there talking to her about the Bible and shit and all kind of other shit. You know, like I give a fuck about God, because I don't give a fuck about Jesus, none of that shit. So we sitting there, and she was like, well, hey, let me get your number. So I give her my number. We talking about all kind of God shit, and you know me, the importance of Eve over Adam. You know, I was telling her any fucking thing she wanted to hear, because I just wanted to fuck. So I get invited to the church.
Mm-hmm.
I meet her in front of this church. She says, my parents are coming. Her parents come up. Lo and behold, her mother and father are the pastor and the fucking first lady of the church. I said, holy shit. This is gonna be a little harder than I thought. But I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna beat this shit. Call me the Rocky or the pussy. I'm gonna find a way to win this motherfucker over. So me, her father talking to me. I'm hitting this nigga with all kind of Bible verses. I'm in Revelations. I'm in Deuteronomy. I'm in the book of Jeremiah. I'm back in Genesis. I'm going back to, I'm all over the fucking place. This man was like, wow, you're such a special man. You're a young man. Not young. There's not too many young men like you. I said, well, sir, I'm only out here trying to serve God. So we sitting there, and the father asked me, he said, do you believe Jesus is very important in your life? Now, everybody know Jesus, the white Jesus you see, that's Caesar Borgia. It's no fucking Jesus Christ. My opinion. It's my opinion. So I'm telling him, without Jesus, I wouldn't be nothing, sir. I need Jesus. I wake up in the morning, the first person I think is God, then Jesus. Then I go about my day. Yo, doing anything. They invite me back to the church, right? I go to this church for over a month and a half, damn near 2 months, my nigga, on everything I love. The father asked me, what do you think about joining the church? It will be an honor. Now, my hedonistic ass, as he tells me to hold on 1 second, man. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yo, shout out to my man Randall Harvey, man. We got a hell of a damn show tonight, man. This dude, where he been hiding at, bro? Man, I've been here cracking the fuck up tonight, man. Shout out to everybody. Oh man, Randall, man, appreciate you, man. I thank you, man, for coming in. Yeah, we got a good interview. Stone Cold Dogby, thank you, right. JL240 504. Appreciate you. Go ahead, bro.
So I said it would be an honor. It would be an honor. It would be an honor. Me thinking that I really got to work this bitch over to get this pussy and her parents. I said, sir, I've never been baptized before too, and I would love for you to baptize me. Well, he put his hands on my shoulder. Well, son, we can arrange that for next Sunday. I said, sir, I'll be here bright and early. Now, with a lot of people, the part I'm skipping, I used to be so ashamed for people to see me go to church, for people to take my regular clothes, wear my regular clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the church to a back alley. I had to dry clean the bag. I take my regular clothes off, getting damn near butt naked in the back alley, put my church clothes on, hang my shit in the back alley behind this little like billboard hanging down, and then come walk from behind there. So next Sunday come up, they take me, you know, the father stands in front of the church. This young man is what we, you know, we need more like him. You know, he not only knows the Bible, he lives the Bible. Here go my stupid ass. Amen. Amen. Church clapping and shit all over the place. So they open up that door, you know, with the holy water in it, and that holy water stink like shit. So I know it ain't holy water. I don't know what the fuck kind of water that shit was. He takes me, drops me in the motherfucking water, brings me back up, you know, do the baptism shit, and then, you know, I joined the church right after that. After church. So we sitting there, the old church come up to me, welcome, brother, welcome home, welcome, this is now your home. I said, I feel like this is where I always wanted to be. I said, I feel it in my heart. The next week, probably Wednesday, her mother and father, I'm on the phone, I'm saying hello to them. I'm asking them, so what y'all got planned for the weekend? Oh, we got to go down to Texas to a convention. We'll be going for the week. I said, oh, well, I'm also going away for the weekend. My mother's friend died, and I'm gonna go with her to the funeral. Lying my fucking ass off. So the day they were supposed to leave, I get up at 3-something in the morning, go all the way to their house, post up on the corner to watch them come down the fucking stairs. I was down there for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Watch them come down, get in the cab with all their luggage and leave. I go rush back home, call this girl. Her name is Deanne, too. Jesus, she was a fucking fine Jamaican bitch. Deanne, if you listen to this, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna keep on telling the story because I had time to clarify this shit and I did it with her. So I go home, I rush home. I said to her, hey, I'm not going down south, because my mother, she going with some other people, so the car gonna be full, so I gave my seat up. All right. So I said, hey, let's go to the movies. Go pick her up. We go to the movies. We at the movie theater. I'm thinking to myself, I need a plan. I need a plan to be at this bitch house past the point of me taking her home. So after the movie theater, we walking down Mashula Parkway. I stopped this girl in the middle of her steps and said, look, I got something I want to tell you. She said, what's that? I said, I'm falling in love with you. I can't live without you. This bitch said, oh my God, fucking excited. This is exactly how I dreamed it was gonna be. So we continue on, we talking, we get on the fucking the 2 bus. I think the 2 or the 1 bus, one or the other. We get to our house. I go and walk into the door. I said, oh, tell your mother and your father I said good night. She said, oh, left there in Texas already. I talked to them when they land. I said, oh, okay, all right, well, give her a kiss. You have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I get down to the train station, and this is how I know black people don't think. I get down to the train station. I called on the payphone and said, yo, do you have my wallet? She said, no. I said, I think I lost my wallet. I said, can I come back up there? I need to call the movie theater. I called my man up right after I hung up with her and said, look here, nigga, I'm going to call you from this girl house. Follow my story. Go to her house, pick up the phone, call him. I said, sir, how you doing? My name is blah, blah, blah. I was just in a movie theater, and I think I lost my wallet. He says, what movie theater were you in? I told him the movie we went to go see. He said, hold on, give me 1 second. I said, he has me on hold. So he come back to the phone, couple of seconds later, he says, yeah, we have your wallet. I said, oh, man, thank you. I said, because I have no money, no way of nothing to get home. She says, I can give you money to get home. I said, no, don't do that. I can just wait for, I'll find a way to get to my wallet. So I already gave my man the story. He said, well, look, I live on Woodlawn. If you would like, because she lived on Kingsbridge, it's Kingsbridge, Mashula Parkway, Woodlawn. He said, I have to take the 4 train home. If you would like to sit there and wait, and I can drop your wallet off too, we can meet at the train station. No, oh sir, no problem. He said, it'll be kind of late. Damn. Yo, hold on. That's my nephew dropping my car back off.
Okay, cool.
Yo. All right, hey, just leave the door unlocked and just leave the key on the driver's seat. Yo, all right. Yo, so bet take just take the car home and I'll drive my other car to come get it. All right, yeah, just take the car home. All right. Yeah, my bum ass got 2 cars. My bum ass. But so I go up there and I said, look, he said he'll drop it off to me, but it's gonna be a little late. Yo, that was real unprofessional. I apologize for that call.
No, that's good, man. It's good.
Schooling,
It's good, man.
All right.
We feeling it.
So I said, look, he said he could drop it off to me, but it's gonna be late. You mind if I stick around? She says, no problem. So we sitting in the house, watching TV, eating chips or whatever the fuck we were doing. Start kissing on her, touching on her. She looked at me. You sure you want to do this? Hell fucking yeah, I want to do it. But I didn't say that out loud. I said, only if you ready. She says, I think I am. No condom, no nothing, my nigga. I think if I got this bitch pregnant, man, I'd have been fucked up, yo. So anyway. So I'm in the we in the living room. She's sitting on top of me. I'm kissing all over her and shit like that and touching all over her and shit. Now I know this girl used to tell me she was a virgin, but I'm like, yo, church girls, they fucking lie. These bitches ain't virgins, but this bitch was a virgin. She could suck a dick, but it wasn't that good. But I'd be damned if I'd let her not suck my dick. Fuck that shit. So we sitting in the house, she sucking my dick. I lay her on the couch. I'm finger popping her, all kind of other shit. And, you know, in the midst of finger banging her, she started bleeding. I said, oh, this bitch really is a virgin. I said, you got your period? She said, no. I said, this bitch really is a virgin. I said, yo, go ahead and wash and then come back because you're bleeding. So she went, she washed, she came back. My grimy ass went right back to it. But this time I'm like, all right, boom. She was into it before, you know, her cherry got popped, as niggas want to call it. Mm-hmm. I'm standing in front of her, fucking her all in her mouth, fucking her all in her pussy, and I'm violating this girl. You know, everybody in the block knew her family. I'm fucking her with the window. You know, she leaning in the window sill. I'm beating it from the back. The window wide open. People hear her moaning and shit. And I know they know who the fuck this is. I come all in her mouth, make her swallow it. Waiting for my man to call me. We go back into round two. Round two, 69ing. I'm once again busting her fucking mouth. She swallows it on her own. So I know that's how you like it. Cool, no problem. After I bust in her mouth, I'm fucking her all again on the fucking bedroom floor. We get in the shower. I fuck her in the shower. All kind of nigga shit. My man finally calls. I said, yo, yes, sir, how you doing? Because when she answered the phone, he went with the story. So, yeah, New York women are savages. Let me tell you, that's a Jamaican girl born in New York. Yo, for a girl who never had sex, when I told her I was fucking, I said, open your mouth. I bust all in her mouth, all over her mouth. The bitch took it, wiped it up on her finger, and licked the shit off her finger. I said, oh, my God. I really started second guessing. Should I settle with this bitch? Because she on some freak shit. So, my man, he calls, and I said, yes, sir, I can meet you at the train station. Yo, I get on the fucking, I tell her, hey, I gotta go. Man, got my wallet. She said, you can come back. I said, yeah, well, I'm gonna just head home real quick. I said, since your parents go, I'm gonna get a change of clothes for the weekend. I'm gonna stay with you tomorrow night. Okay, excited as shit. I get the fucking clothes. My wallet from my man. I get on the train. Now, I told this bitch my name was something totally different, not my real name. I told her my name was something totally different. So every time she called the house and left a voicemail on the answering machine, because I'm just 20 years old at this time. My mom used to be like, yo, who the hell is that? Why does this girl keep calling for this guy? I'm like, I don't know. You know, making sure that she don't know what the fuck is going on. Next day, girl calls me right on the damn voice on the answer machine. You know, you put a hurting on me. I'm so glad that we're together. I can see our future, blah, blah, blah. Our kids will look cute, yada, yada, yada. Second day, baby, I'm worried. Is everything okay? Should I call the cops? Blah, 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 blah. Third day, here I go. She calls. Well, I never knew where you lived, but I wish I did because I'm worried. I hope you're alive, blah, blah, blah. I just disregard that bitch like my memory was bad. All for pussy. I joined a church. I got baptized. I won the trust of her fucking deacon, a pastor father, her first lady mother. Fuck this girl all kind of ridiculous ways. Did her dirty. Violated her. I'm pretty sure the next nigga after me got all kind of hell. Fast forward, 2012, right before I moved to Arizona. I'm in a Jamaican restaurant ordering my food, right? Mm-hmm. I look over my left shoulder. Who's sitting there? Deanne. But she don't know it's me. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can just get the fuck out of here and she don't know it's me. I'm going to go about my business. I get my food. I don't turn to my left. I turn to my right, walk out the door. But my grimy, stupid ass at the time, because I was on some nigga shit, I said, you know what? Fuck this bitch. I looked at her to make sure she looked at me. And when she looked at me, her eyes opened like that. Like, what the fuck? And it wasn't no, oh my God, you're alive. It's a, oh my God, I can kill you, motherfucker moment. So I get in the car. I'm still looking at her the whole time. This bitch looking at me like she want to kill me. And I said to myself when I got down the street, why the fuck did I do that? Let's say that was so distraught to her that it fucked her up. And seeing me again is going to be the reason she killed herself. Why did you just do that? But then 2 seconds later, I was like, I don't give a fuck. And just went about my business, yo.
Yo, let me do some shout outs, man, real quick. This is interesting, man. First of all, let's get the people to like the video, man. We got 130 watching. Let me give
yes.
shout outs to Dr.
Please
Perry
like this video.
Viper Black, again, Randall Harvey, GL504HD. Yo, if you niggas are not entertained, man, I don't know where you gonna find a better show like this on a motherfucking Saturday night. You just not gonna find that shit. If you find it, let me know. I need 16 people to go down. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, if y'all like this one, the next time I come on, I'll give y'all the story about the time I kissed the prostitute on her mouth on Hunts Point Avenue.
Yo, let's get 13 more people to like the video, man. So we got 88. All right, out of 133 people watching. Shout out to Golden Ratio, Itmore, North Star, Excalibur, JJ Redwood, Simply Deep. Yeah, this is a good fucking show, man. This is a good one. I done had some good ones.
Testimony.
Yeah, this is a good show, man. So
yo,
you know, let's do that.
I'll tell you, like I said,
go ahead.
I'm truth teller, man. If I say I'm truth teller, if I'm gonna tell, if I'm gonna expose somebody, I'm a damn sure expose myself first. Mark my words.
Oh,
I got no problem doing it.
All right, and
no problem doing it.
We still got time, right? We can still rock about another 30, 40 minutes, right?
Oh yeah. Yo,
okay,
bro,
cool.
I'm on your time, bro. I'm on your time.
Okay, cool. So let me do this while we're in the chat, because we're gonna again promote you know, the Truth Tellers channel. But for all the brothers in here, you guys know that YouTube is trying to censor people like the Truth Teller, people like O'Shea Duke Jackson. So yeah, that story period is hilarious. I heard that shit last night, man. So let me do this, man. We're trying to get the emails together, man. So Thorough Jones, drop your email if you're not subscribed to the Negro Manosphere, because we're trying to get as many brothers' email addresses so that we can keep up with you. Because you know, Angry Man, unfortunately, he has some channels that were deleted by YouTube yesterday. So what we're doing right now is just deleted for no reason. So, you know, we always want to keep up with you, brothers, and make sure that the content, we can reach you. I have 953 people on my email mailing list that have confirmed. So Uriah PV, drop your email. Thorough Johns, you can drop your email. Zachariah, drop your email. The Geo Scholar, I think I may have your email already, Love Incorporated. JLJ504HD. You guys drop your emails, man. Uriah, I think I got Stammering Benny's already. Let's see who else. Jason Notification.
Yo, real quick. Shouts out to Stammering Benny. If you live near Hunts Point Avenue, you already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about where the 6 bus goes all the way down and it stops. Not the one that goes to that pool, but the one that stopped right there and you got to walk all the way back to the trucks. I ran to a prostitute one night, fucked up in the head, and in the midst of confiding in this bitch, I tongue kissed her on the mouth, not knowing where the fuck she was at 10 minutes ago. So I'll tell that story next time.
Oh, okay, cool. We gonna still keep rocking. Misanthropic one, man.
My brother.
That's my YouTube big bro. I think I'm older than him, but that's my YouTube big bro.
Yeah, we older than him. I told him the other day, I was like, yo, how old are you? He told me how old he was. I said, well, I'm the big bro. But that's still my brother. He get I love that nigga to death, man. I love him and I love his mother. His mother likes, you know, she watched my video and she gave me some positive feedback. Even if she gave me negative feedback, I still love her the same way.
Okay. Yeah, man. I would hate his mom to watch my shit because I'll be saying some crazy shit. Joseph Franklin, drop your email, man. Poker's Daddy, what's up? I see you. And let's do a favor, man. You know, I got my man. We have a great show. Like people say, it's probably one of the best shows I've done all year. It's not because of me. It's because of the person we have on. So let's go ahead and subscribe to the Truth Teller, you guys, because the Truthteller410, up and coming YouTuber, man. You guys go ahead and I think he has gotten at least 13 subscribers when I last saw. Go ahead and hit the subscribe. Go ahead and hit the link I just put there, right? Okay, and the link that I just put in the description. Want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the Truth Teller. Say you sub, okay? Because we want to help the brother out. He's coming over here, spend some time with us today. So let's go ahead and get him subscribed. All right, brothers. Let's get back to the interview. Now, Truth Teller.
Yeah.
Now that you've had your simp days are behind you, what could you for these other dudes who are struggling with simping? What can you tell these dudes to stop simping? Because a lot of niggas be on that tip, man. What can you tell brothers? You know, what would you recommend? You know, to know when a female is getting ready to take advantage of you or trying to get you to simp?
Yo, all I can say is, if you listen, and I'm the truth teller, you can't tell a nigga to stop simping. A nigga has to find out why he should stop simping. And what I mean is, when you dealing with somebody, if they can't make your situation any better than what it is, the situation you have with that person should be over, whether it's male or female. If a female fucks with you, and I'm notorious for doing this. When I meet a female, you know, anytime, you know, back even when I first got out of my simping days, they say, well, what do you do for a living? I don't work. You got a car? Nope. You don't work and don't got a car? I'm fucked up. But you look like you got something. I say, look here, don't let none of this shit fool you. I'm fucked up. Just to see how far they are willing to invest in me. Because if you're willing to invest in me, I'm willing to invest in you. But I'm not, if any male, don't go out there taking all your shit and dumping it on the table and saying, look here, baby, this is what I got to offer. Go get yours. Because she gonna go in the back room, take out what she want to hide and keep for herself, and then bring you the little bit of shit, which is normally the worst shit ever. That's what she gonna bring to the table. If you stop simping, you'll notice that you'll be able to get more in life. If you stop simping, you'll notice you know, I hear niggas say, yo, man, I wish I could travel more. Well, stop going to the strip club. Stop giving this bitch who come over and give you some pussy, stop giving her $20 to get back home. Stop all that shit. And you'll notice how much money you'll be able to save when it's all said and done. You'll notice how you'll start to look at yourself. Because, can I tell you something? Because simps, they think they're doing a good job, but when they look in the mirror, you know what they say? I can't believe I'm like this. They look at themselves with fucking disgust and pity, I mean, and shame, looking at themselves in the mirror, because they know damn well they just got by some crazy ass, you know, no good fucking female, but they just going out their way to make this female happy. They breaking their back for this female. Now, there are some women out here who got 4 or 5 kids who are good women. They just got the bad end of the stick every time they wanted to do right. I'm not telling no man to not deal with these women, because fuck around, one of those women with 4 or 5 kids could be the woman that lift your ass up from poverty to you know to king status. Just know when you getting used. When you go to a female house and she says, well, we don't have any food and blah blah, leave. You got 5 fucking kids over here, you ain't got no food? What the fuck can you do for me? If you don't give a fuck about these kids, you don't give a fuck about me. So let me leave right now. When you get, if you fucking a female, this is what you do. If you fucking her, you tell her, look, I want my dick sucked. If she says I don't do that, pull your pants up and get the fuck out of there. If she sucks your dick, she could still be a hoe. You to eat. If you recognize this bitch ain't shit, you eat. What I mean, you eat, you use her. Use her for what you can use her for, because they got no problem using you for what they can use you for. So at least when the situation is over, you at least walked away with a good, you know, good whatever, anything. Just don't give all of yourself to somebody. Tupac's mother, Afeni Shakur, may she rest in peace, she said it to Tupac in his movie, Tupac Resurrection. Don't give all of yourself to your people, because they'll use you. Simps, don't give all yourself to these females, because they'll use you. Hands down, they will use you. Once they recognize you'll do anything for them, they will, the I needs will never end. They'll look for you to do more for them. You'll fuck around and settle with a fucking female who will have a baby father who ain't shit. She won't curse him out, but curse you the fuck out because you didn't do something for her fucking kids. How I know? That happened to me before. I had a female, and come to find out, this bitch snort coke and all kind of shit. She had a birthday party for a child. I'm not leaving my daughter to go to your daughter's birthday party. I'm spending time with my child. She got mad at me because I didn't go to her daughter's birthday party. I said, did you curse out her father? Well, why would I curse him out? You'll curse my stupid ass out, but won't say nothing to the nigga who made this little fucking bastard. When you start running to females like that, yo, you gotta immediately remove yourself. Or if you feel you have to deal with this female, come up with a plan B. Like I said, when you leave, make sure you walked away with something. Make sure if this bitch gave you $200, $300, $400, whatever the case may be, leave. Because at least you come up on top. Don't try to break even. Leave on top. You know, fuck her and try to get her to have a threesome with her, you, her, and her best friend. So when you do her dirty, at least you have a hell of a story to tell. How I know? I've done it.
Oh, man.
People simp for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But if you simp for the right reasons, you'll walk away with some shit. I got a story I can tell you. I fucked a girl and her sister, and I had her sister finger popping each other and eating each other's pussy off each other's finger. But I had to simp to get that to happen.
You mind telling us the story, bro?
Sure, no problem. So I'm on the L train, right? I'm living in Canarsie in Brooklyn, 86 and J. Anybody out there know about this? Shouts out to anybody out there in Canarsie. I live on 86 and J. I get off the L train, last stop, get on the to take the bus up Flatlands. I see this girl, nice little Puerto Rican girl. Couldn't find out she was mixed, but I thought she's Puerto Rican. So I'm sitting there talking with her, and in the conversation, we just went straight into conversation, talking with her. She says, you got a number? I said, nah, where I live, we ain't got no phone, but give me your number. She gave me her number. So the next day, I'm living out in Canarsie, but going to school and on Fordham Road in the Bronx. That's a hell of a ride on the train. So 2 days later, she calls me. She said, what you doing? Shit. I mean, yeah, she calls me because I finally called her and gave her a number. I didn't trust it at first. Because I said, this is not my mother's house. I'm living with my aunt. I don't want to just give her number out. But my aunt was cool with it. And she knew what type of time I was on. So the girl calls me and said, what you doing? Around 7:30 in the morning. My aunt was a cop. So she went to work already. I said, I ain't doing nothing. She said, you want to come over? I said, sure, no problem. She was like, well, my sister's here. I said, okay. Now I'm 16. This girl's 16. I said, how old's your sister? 15. I said, oh, I got to make something happen. It's about to be popping. I go over there just to check. Nothing to happen the first day, but just to check the scene. So I go over there. We sitting there. I got my little $120 in my pocket. I'm going to buy me some sneakers with. But I'm saying I'm tricking all this shit off to make this happen. I asked them, y'all hungry? I'll go get y'all something to eat. Blah, 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 blah. I go get food. Fucking Truancy come around the corner. I'm running from Truancy, ducking and dodging them bastards. Go back, get the food, take it upstairs. Now, me and this girl, we sitting there, we talking, we hugging up, kissing. But at the same time, I'm welcoming her sister into the equation. When she go in the room, you ain't got to go in the room. Stay out here with us. Come on, we all chilling. You stay out here with me. Come on, blah, 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 blah. The next week, we sit there. I'm back at the house. We sitting in the house. Her sister was there again. Me and the girl, we sitting there, we kissing, we doing all kind of shit. Her sister come out the room. Ooh, I see what y'all doing. Now I'm 16, the girl 15. But the girl I'm fucking with 16, her sister 15. But these bitches are hoes. You can tell. You can look at these bitches and tell y'all hoes. So in the midst of me kissing on the girl, I said to her, yo, you somehow ill, we nasty. You scared you never kissed a boy? She said, I kissed a lot of boys in my school. I said, well, come over here. Her sister said, what you doing? I said, yo, look, cut it out, man. I just want to see what she's talking about. She acting like this shit is nasty. Somebody need to prepare her for this. The fucking girl was so stupid. She's like, you right. So the sister comes sit on the left side of me. The girl's on the right side of me. I'm kissing the girl that I met on the bus. Then I turn around and start kissing the girl her sister. And the girl on the bus had no problem with this. So as I'm kissing her sister, I'm taking my fingers, finger popping her. She all over the fucking place, moaning and groaning. Her pussy's soaking fucking wet. That's that. I'm telling you, Spanish women, you better try one before you die. I'm finger popping her all over the fucking place, kissing on her. So I take my finger out of her, put it in her mouth. She licks the shit clean. I said, oh my God. Let me see if she's with it. So I go back to kissing her, finger popping her sister. I take my fingers out of her pussy, put it in her mouth. She with it. I said, yo, y'all know what y'all just did? They both said, no. I said, y'all just tasted each other's pussy off my finger. And they both looking at each other like it was disgusting. I said, it ain't disgusting because you already did it. I said, you know it tastes good, right? Because, you know, my stupid nigga ass at the time, I'm tasting it with them. I was a renegade back in the day, my nigga. Oh, my God. But, you know, after like a minute of coercing them into, doing it, they come, I start finger banging both of them. Yo, they fucking get up. I take the one I met on the bus, I put her on my lap, but she's on my lap. Her sister's sitting right here. She's finger popping her sister finger popping her. Fucking threesome pop off. I fucked shot of both of them. But I simped because I knew I was going to get something out of it. I took my sneaker money and tricked off on these bitches for all that time just to fuck both of them at the same time. And what's so funny is the last time I seen the 15-year-old sister, now she's 35 because she's a year younger than me. She laughed about the story, said her and her sister, they don't tell nobody about it because they're ashamed. So shouts out to Carmen and shouts out to Izzy. Love y'all. Izzy lives in if anybody live out in Brooklyn, Izzy lives she lives in Bed-Stuy, and Carmen moved her ass over to, if I'm not mistaken, her sister told me she moved to Astoria, Queens. So if y'all run into an Izzy in Bed-Stuy or Carmen in Astoria, Queens, make it happen.
Yo, this shit is so crazy, bro. Like, and I'm a pretty graphic person. Yo, but even like Curry said, yo, man, you gotta snatch this shit off of YouTube, man, and put this onto the private shop.
Yo,
That's what I'm about to do after this shit, yo. I'm about to take this motherfucker down and put it over to the private Patreon page, man, because this nigga said some shit up to this motherfucker.
Yo, hold on, let me get to that other story real quick. When I kissed the prostitute on the mouth,
you can't keep this shit on YouTube, man. They'll flag this motherfucker down.
Hold on. Somebody said, Truthteller410. You look like the kind of nigga that would bend the bitch over in the grocery store while the bitch is handcuffed, and after you finish hitting the spot, you would leave her there in a mess. Hell yeah, I would. I got a bitch on a Greyhound bus to jerk my dick off one time, and when she jerked my dick off with the cum all in her hand, I got up and went back to my seat. That's her problem.
Oh man! Shout out to Dirty Dick Rodney for the 12th time. What the fuck, Dirty Dick Rodney? Well, we know what Dirty D Rodney be. Dirty Dick Rodney. Shout out to you, man. Okay, look, I'm gonna put this on after I do this, man. I'm gonna take this motherfucker down, take it to my Patreon shit. You know what I mean? So,
shit! Somebody said, nigga, like, please don't say the city and state where I live. My wife named Carmen. Yo, if your wife is 36 years old and her name is Carmen, and she has like a little scar right here where some blood that bitch tried to cut her wide open, yo, hey, if she ain't doing nothing for you, you need to kick that bitch out and step your game up because she did a lot at 16. So, hey. Oh, but anyway, back to the story when I kissed the prostitute. So, right, I'm coming off the 6 bus. No, I'm actually walking back to the 6 bus to go home because the 6 bus is right near my house. Prostitute comes out of wherever the fuck she just come out from, fixing her goddamn jacket. She said, "Hey, babe, you looking for a good time?" I was like, "Nah, not really." She was like, "I just want to talk." She talking about all her fucking problems. Me, I'm talking about all my fucking problems. When I get on the bus, I'm about to get on the. I see the bus coming. I get ready to get on the bus. She said, "I hope I see you again." She grabs my hand. I grab her hand. I tongue kissed a prostitute on her mouth, my nigga. A prostitute. I was 19 years old. Kissed a prostitute on the mouth.
Oh, simping for real.
Simping. And then what's so funny, when I get on the bus, I look at this bitch like we never gonna see each other. You know how in the movies people look at each other?
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at this bitch like I'll never see her again. Like I'm losing the love of my life. Yes, it is so, James Nash. I did kiss a prostitute on the mouth, man. Yo, I was 19 years old. I ain't know no fucking better. But I tell you this, When I went and took my first AIDS test after doing all this crazy shit, I was like, God, Jehovah, Yahweh ben Yahweh Shah, Allah, Buddha, whoever the hell is up there, if y'all real, look out for a nigga. I'll never do it again. When that shit came back clean, I said, good, I'm never doing this shit again. And I stopped doing all that wild
shit. Yo, when you take the STD test, man, like I gotta do a whole story about that shit, nigga. Cause first you do the first nigga, I had that before I came, I took the Quick joint. Nigga, I sung so many prayers and hymns, nigga, in 20 minutes. You take 20 minutes to get that motherfucker back. You be joking, you making all kind of deals with Jesus. Lord, you know, if this motherfucker come back negative, nigga, I will sing Kumbaya. I will get up and holy crip walk in church, nigga.
Yo, when I took my AIDS test, I took that shit, my HIV AIDS test. I was like, God, no, I didn't believe in God. I don't believe in it. I said, if it come back clean, I'll become an avid follower, please. That shit came back clean. I said, psych. It went right back to my fucking daily life.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah, man. That STD shit, man, for real. That's how I be. You be sitting in there. Sometimes you take the blood test, nigga. That shit be like 7 days. You be sitting.
That's the one I took.
All the bitches you fucked and shit. All the bitches you fucked without a condom. All the risky, all that shit be replayed in your mind and shit. You're like, yeah, she could have had it. Yo, no, she could have had it. God damn, that bitch could have had it. You be calling people you fuck with. Yo, you got anything? Sure. Yo, man.
Yo, I used to fuck this bitch that lived in a shelter. She lives in a woman.
Whoa.
Hold on. Let me rephrase myself. She used to live in a group home. Like, we were in high school together. But her mother didn't want her because this little girl, come to find out, she wasn't shit. But she used to she had a curfew. My grimy ass, her curfew was 9 o'clock. After 9 o'clock, they don't open the door. I used to go to her building, fuck her in the staircase, purposely to make her miss curfew, and then leave her to sleep in the staircase. And what's so funny was she was pregnant by a nigga we was in school with. I don't know this girl name. All I call her is the girl from my gym class. I don't remember her name. So she happened to come across this video. You are one of the only people I really do apologize for contributing to fucking your life up. You know, because I shouldn't have. I was. God almighty, I'm fucked up. I was dog fucking this bitch while she was pregnant with another nigga's stomach. I mean, another nigga baby in her stomach. And because she was pregnant, I was coming in that bitch. Yo.
Hold on, wait. Shout out to my man Wavy Key. He said, O'Shea, bring this nigga back too funny. That's my man from Britain. Yo. Charles did that shit too.
Yo, my man. Charles Gilmore III, my nigga, I fucked with you the long way.
Oh man, you niggas funny.
Yo, I used to buy condoms, go fuck her, take the condom off, put it back in her, busting her, cause she pregnant. I'm like, well, you know, young ignorant shit. She can't get pregnant from me. She already knocked up. Come in this bitch. She got to a point where she was ready to break up with her man, thinking I wanted to be with her. And I told her, oh no. You have that baby with that nigga, and then come see me later on in life. I don't know. When that baby get old, maybe, but not now. I'm not taking care of that fucking young responsibility.
Oh man. So you lived in the Bronx, right? Because my boy, I got a partner named Prentice from the Bronx. Y'all have that same, like, it's a different accent than the Brooklyn niggas are.
Brooklyn niggas, they talk real aggressive and real grimy. Bronx niggas, we talk aggressive, but we real, I want to say this animation behind how we say what we have to say. But it's true animation. Right. Like a Brooklyn nigga be like, oh shit, son, that bitch just got knocked out. A Bronx nigga be like, oh shit, somebody just knocked that bitch smooth the fuck out. You know, that's how we talk. Oh man.
So let me ask you this, man. So as far as back to the black community, I mean, you're from the Bronx. You know, is it true that there's a lot? I mean, are black people being gentrified out of the Bronx? The last that you checked,
Oh yeah.
Are you glad you left the Bronx? Talk about that real quick, man.
Well, the gentrification is real. When you go down to New York now, it was parts of Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, Harlem. If you walk with your chain tucked in, a nigga would cut your head off for your chain because they were just that thirsty out there. But since gentrification kicked in, they got now where you feel comfortable standing outside twirling your damn chain on your finger because nobody is gonna do anything to you. Like where my mother lives, Jewish people bought the whole damn area. So the same niggas that used to hang out all the time, even though people still getting killed out there because they still savages, they still animals, they'll find a way to kill somebody.
Right.
They now have to go about it in a different way they used to do it, like shooting each other in broad daylight in the park. That shit is not going down no more because the Jews put cameras up everywhere. And them shits really work. Not like the shits we used to see back when we were growing up. The camera's just there with no fucking wires, no nothing coming from it. And when people, you so scared, come to find out the shit never worked. These motherfuckers really got cameras all over the place. And always remember this, where there's Jews, there's police. So now they got more of the police camera towers all over the place watching what's going on. Right. So am I glad I left the Bronx? Well, let me say this. I miss New York because New York is the only place you can get something to eat 1 o'clock in the morning when you want a certain specific thing. New York is the only place you can go. If anybody who's out there in the chat room, if y'all still in savage mode, that's the only place you can get your dick sucked by a total stranger at 1:30 in the morning. One of the few places. Now, would I go back to New York? Hell fucking no. It's too expensive. These niggas are really out of their minds. And now that I removed myself and the smell of the hood is off of me. Done. All right, now that the smell of the hood is off of me, when I go back, niggas smell me as a target. So even when I want to go back and show love, which I've tried, I've actually went back to New York screaming peace, trying to hold stop the violence rallies and all kind of shit. And niggas looked at me like I was working for the fucking police because I'm telling black people, stop the violence. Let's open up some after school programs around here. Let's do something that I actually went back and tried to make a change. And niggas was ready to get me the fuck out of there because they said, oh, the nigga, he worked, he one of them people now. Nigga fucking with the police. Coming back here, tell niggas stop killing each other. So the mind frame of the Negro is the reason why I don't deal with black people when I go back to the Bronx, and why I will never move back to the Bronx. The people I do deal with in the Bronx, I'll go see them, but it's on some Batman shit. I'll come swoop in, say hi, and swoop the fuck back out.
Damn. So talk about, before we was the show started, man, you was telling me about South Carolina and how do the women look like? You was talking about you used to live in Phoenix area. You're talking about how you wanted to go back there, how it was the shit. But then you talked about South Carolina and what the women look like in South Carolina. Can you give us a description of what South Carolina women look like?
My brother Davon is from Brooklyn. He came down here because the same nigga who was getting on me about my Nissan Altima, I gave my brother Davon my car. I gave him a car because I wanted to buy another one. So I just gave it to him. I said, hey, if you come get it, you can have it. And this is how much I care. People say you don't give a fuck about black people. I still paid the insurance on that car because he's in school. I want to see him succeed. He has a wife and a kid. I said, come get this car. It's already registered. Keep it in my name. I'll pay the insurance. Just don't do no stupid shit and it's all yours. So he had it since then and he can verify it. So when I moved from New York, I used to live in Atlanta. I lived in Latonia, Georgia. Redbone Central, but there's a lot of STDs running around that shit. But by that time, I was wised up. I was a cop. So after that, I moved back to New York. Then I moved to Phoenix. Any kind of female you want in life is out in Phoenix. I'm talking about Guyanese, Jamaican, Asian, from the Philippine Islands. My friend out there, he met a woman that was visiting from the Philippine Islands. He fucked around, went back there to visit with her, married her, and he lives out there now. I moved to South Carolina, and I thought to myself, well, this must be the central for transvestites, because a lot of these women look like men. So as we, I'm getting to know the area. And first, let me say this: my mother's from here, so me coming down here when I was younger, I didn't see that before. But coming here older, you got women who have backs like football players. Everybody can look. I got facial hair. There's women who have the same amount of facial hair, if not more than me, and they shave it, and they get the razor bumps, and you can tell they shave their faces and their necks because they have razor bumps. Now, any woman would, if you got facial hair, let your shit grow. Because black people, we don't supposed to use razors because our hair follicles are close to each other. White people are far. So when their hair grows out, it grows out spaced. Our shit is so close. When we start shaving with razors, our hair always going to start growing back in. That's why we get razor bumps. But the black females out here, they got females too. I have a cousin whose voice is deep as mine, and she has 2 fucking kids. Now, I asked her, who's your baby fathers? I never seen these niggas before. She said, wow. And I told her the truth. Yo, you act more manly than me. Who fucked you? She get mad, but it's the truth. Because she walks like, if y'all can see, she walks like this. Like with her hands out, like a penguin. And she's real masculine. But her neck is stacked like Brock Lesnar shit. She's like that. And there's a lot of black women out here like that. What I'll do is, one day I'm gonna record all the females just on a regular day, just going fucking food shopping or something, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. These women out here in South Carolina, not saying there's not some beautiful ones, because when you go up towards Columbia, God Almighty, you would think there's a portal from heaven somewhere in Columbia, or the perfect world, because there's a lot of nice women out there, or maybe they just transients from another place. I don't know, but here where I live, in the area I live, there's a lot of hard-looking females out here, a lot, and I'm not talking about maybe she good for a good blowjob on a slow Saturday night. Yo, jerk off. That's how they look. Like, I would stay home and jerk off.
Oh man, yo, this is interesting, man. Let me do this real quick, you guys. Take a little bit of an intermission. 148. So what is his channel? Marcus Abraham. It's Truthteller410. Yeah, JR, I seen him. Truthteller410. So if you guys is looking for him, it's right here. Truthteller410. He lives in Charleston. We got a YouTuber right here, Truthteller. His brother is JR Wisdom. He lives in Charleston. Do you live in Charleston or?
Nah, JR Wisdom. I live out in Myrtle Beach. Jada Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives out here too. He lives in Horry County. I live in Georgetown County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ever met up with him before?
I offered to meet up with him, but he said he was too busy. And I still love my brother. I support him, but when I extend out to somebody and they start, I'm busy, I just leave it alone. I don't even try to reach out no more. I'll love him from a distance.
Okay. Got it.
Hold on. Except for Misanthropic One, that motherfucker, if he's still in here, I was in New York and I said, yo, we need to get together and go to lunch. And that nigga talking about I had to work. Next time I go to New York, and if he talking about he too busy, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna hug his neck because he's still my brother. Fuck that, no pause and no home, all that. Fuck that. I'm gonna hug my brother and I'm gonna cuss him out, and then I'm gonna pray his mother not around because she'll whoop my ass. So I love my brother, Mr. Topic One, but make some time, my nigga.
Oh man,
I sound like a scorned bitch, don't I?
Oh man. So let's see. Shout out to everybody out here. Oh, what up, Ebony? What up, JR Wisdom? Gold Ratio Immore, Geo Scholar. Yeah, man. Jada Black is doing his thing, man. Shout out. Let me shout out his website too, man. He put it up too. I think it's jdb-.net. Let me see what he got here. Give him
He was supposed to email me all that information. I never got the email, but like I said, he said, we're going to eat, dude. You damn right we're going to eat. And I want some Spanish food served by an old-ass Spanish woman. My treat.
Oh yeah, so JDB is jdb-media.net. So like once all that YouTube crisis shit, JDB put his money where his mouth is, and so for Black Male Entertainment, if you want to go and see kind of black commentary on the news and stuff like that, go check out my man jdb-media.net. Site's doing pretty good, man. He's getting some visits and shit, man. He's doing it all by himself, so he's holding down the fort over there, man. So shout out to my man. He's doing the big. Let's see here. I don't know, man. I guess that's pretty much.
Yo,
go ahead.
And anybody, I always tell people too. My email address is Truthteller410 @gmail.com. If you have anything you want me to make a video on, anything you would need some advice on, anything. I'm not looking for no money, no nothing. I just want to give my wisdom out. Like I was telling my brother O'Shea, we got to stop the shit. The problem is not trying to figure out where the problem come from. I'm past that shit. I don't give a fuck where the problem come from. We have to stop the fucking problem. And I feel we can stop the problem. Now, when I use my vulgarity, I apologize. Sorry, Mama Misanthropic One, because we had a conversation one time where, not me and her, but me and Misanthropic One, we tried to make a video with no cursing, and that went to hell in the handbasket. But, yeah. I think like 20 seconds into it, I dropped the MF or something, because I'm fucked up. But we have to find a way to stop looking to see who to blame, because I don't give a fuck about who's the victim now. We got to stop the ignorant shit from going on. And we as black men, don't get it twisted. I'm gonna use Ebony Armin as an example. Ebony Armin, I'm pretty sure she's a good black woman. We established that now, okay? We established that Ebony Armin is a good black woman. So boom, that's established. Now we as black men, we have to figure out who's not the good black women, put the light on them so everybody else can tell that, we don't need to deal with them. And black men, Misanthropic One, we that's my brother. I love him. Right or wrong. If he did something that he had no business doing, I'm going to bat with him. Then we get in the house, I'm gonna say, look, you shouldn't have did that dumb shit. But that's my brother. So we established that he's a good black man. Use him as an example. Now we need to pinpoint the not so good black men, put the light on them. And these not good black women and not good black men, put the light on them, because we need to figure out who's who and remove them. And not to say they can't come back over here. You can come back over here, but now when you come back over here, you have to prove that you're worth being over here.
Right.
Because every other race do that. Every other race do that except for black people. We accept any and every fucking body. And then when every fucking body goes to hell and the whole shit goes to shambles, we trying to figure out who to blame. Fuck who's to blame. We got to figure out how to wean them out, right. And then we, the good blacks, build what we have to build. And I can't speak on black women. I don't represent Miss Ebony Armin. I don't represent her at all, because I'm not a black woman. I'm a black man. So I know how to speak as a black man. When I call a black woman a bitch, I'm not talking about Miss Ebony Armin. I'm talking about the black woman who makes Miss Ebony Armin look bad. When I'm talking about these fucking no good, dirty ass black Negro males, I'm not talking about misanthropic ones. I'm talking about the ones that make him look bad. So right. We got to get them the fuck out of here. Throw them across the street. We need to build a strong wall like Donald Trump, and fucking whatever. A strong wall. We need to build that wall. And then when somebody wants to come back before we open the door, we need to say, okay, when we kicked you out, this is the stupid shit you was doing. Prove that you're not like that. And then once they prove themselves, we put them to the test. Like tell everybody, I play dumb with people to get people's temperature, check your temperature before I come to the conclusion whether I should deal with you or not. We all need to do that. Just don't stop accepting everybody in. Because when you're accepting everybody in, we all fuck up at the same time. Even though they're the one fucking up, we all fuck up at the same time. And she says, I have a question. Do you think we need to try to focus on the positive? I have women of other races tell me that they feel bad for black women. We do need to focus on the positive. It just so happens Miss Ebony Bristow Armin, Ebony Armin. The problem is when we try to focus on the positive, Black people love negativity. This is why, and Miss Ebony Armin, I'm pretty sure you can relate to this. You see a black woman, a whole bunch of black women sitting in the room. One black woman says, I'm tired of my man, he beat on me. The next black woman will say, girl, well, let me tell you, because my man, he been beating on me for 5 years. The next one will say, my man just beat on me last night. Everybody wants to outtop each other with the negative. But Miss Ebony Armin, if you hold the degree up in the air, you hold your degree in the air around those other non-black women, you know what they will now say to you? Oh, you think you better than us, bitch? So it's hard to be positive. It's hard to be a saint when you're surrounded by sinners. It's hard to be an angel when you're surrounded by demons. It's hard to be good when you're surrounded by bad people. As much as you want to be good, as much as you want to be positive, you got some people out here who just don't give a fuck about your accomplishments. You can find a cure for AIDS, and I'm glad you don't have friends like that, but I'm pretty sure you know people like that. You can find the cure for AIDS and sell that shit for $1. I promise you, you will have niggas who will come up to you and be like, yo, you can't give it to me for free? Look how far we go back. Fuck your positivity of you trying to sell to better your people and better yourself. Niggas they just react to negative shit. And I'm not saying that all black people react to negative shit. You just have, it's like dogs. 2 dogs fighting. The other 18 watching will eventually start fighting. This is why you have black men, they go to the club. This black man A have a problem with black man B. Now, these other 200 people have no problem with each other. But because these 2 niggas fight, 2 people who don't know each other from a hole in the wall will now start fist fighting. Mm-hmm. But you go into that same room and you stand out there and say, look, we need to have a town hall meeting on black violence in the so-called black community, and let's have it right now. Niggas will tell you, get the fuck out of here. They'll fuck around, chase you out of there, trying to kill you. Because black people just know how to be negative. Not to say we don't have it in us to be positive. We just been negative for so fucking long. We don't look to be positive. We just always act negative, especially towards each other. Tommy put a video out where he showed black women who are humbled the fuck down dealing with white men. But when dealing with a black man, they was the most aggressive fucking creature on the face of this earth. Now, how can you look for 100 people who only know how to be aggressive towards each other and try to teach them? You're right, Miss Ebony Armin, we need help. You can't, I'm not saying you can't, but it's hard to teach black people how to be something that they have been brought up to be. Ignorance perpetuated from generation to generation. It's hard to break the cycle for somebody else. It's easy for you to break it for yourself. It's hard for me to tell O'Shea, what's your favorite drink right now? Your favorite thing to drink?
Apple juice.
Apple juice. Now, if I go to O'Shea and say, look, you need to stop drinking that apple juice, man. It's made by by Arabs who want to see you do wrong, and they putting poison in that shit. O'Shea would tell me, okay, turn around and go get some more fucking apple juice, because he loves apple juice. And our drink is apple juice too. Shouts out to you, bro. We got that in common. But if somebody came to me, I know niggas who seen videos of Kentucky Fried Chicken with maggots in it. I showed them the video, and motherfuckers like, that's fucked up. I ain't never eating that. Drive by their house and they eating Kentucky Fried Chicken on their porch. Yo, it's just that's how we are. We were born positive. A lot of our people who were here before us, our prior generations, they will turn negative, and then those people that's after them, they will cultivate it in negativity.
That's true, man. Definitely. Let me do this real quick. Shout out to my man, Misanthropic1. Epic shit. Told you, my nigga. Yes, you did. I had no idea this shit was gonna turn out like this, and it's like I said, it's so graphic that this motherfucker will definitely get. I gotta pull this shit as soon as we get on. I'll pull this up. Put it on Patreon. The DL Scholar. He said one issue is the lack of consequences coming out from blacks. The justice system will dish it out, but blacks they dish the consequences too. Let's talk about that, man, because we're talking about black people disciplining each other and not using the police and how that will work.
Hold on. Before you get to that point, let me say something about what Ebony Armin said. She said, we don't boycott nothing too long, especially not since the civil rights movement. We don't boycott anything. We only join what's the fad. When Trayvon Martin died, everybody wearing hoodies and buying Arizona and Skittles. Talking about we Trayvon Martin. I don't see nobody doing that now. What did Barack Obama say? If I had a son, he would look like Trayvon Martin. When was the last time he spoke about Trayvon Martin? We only boycott what's the fad. Right now, if killing sheep for meat was the new fad to boycott, black people be out there boycotting that shit too. All they need is one black person to speak out against it. And so happen is our black leaders are LeBron James, Lil Wayne, shit like that. You know, not real people. I'm not saying they're not real people, but not people who are really up to date on what the fuck is going on. So that's the reason our boycotts don't last long. And for one, I mean, for two, we don't know how to boycott nothing. We walk in the street screaming, hands up, don't shoot, no justice, no peace, and say her name, Sandra Bland. You know, we only doing that shit because, and if you look at those boycotts, there's a white person right in the front leading the whole fucking shit. Not to say there's nothing wrong with white people, but I'm going by black people logic when they tell me we need to do better as a black people. Well, this is what you need to do then. You need to be who you are, stand out for who you are. Even if it's only you out there boycotting something, keep on boycotting it. Even if nobody ever comes and you want to boycott Walmart by yourself. Because at least when you die, at least you say, well, I died trying to make this shit happen. Now go ahead, bro. What was you saying?
No, man, that's actually perfect, bro. I mean, you summed it up pretty much right there with that last statement. Let's see. What else do I want to say? Let me check something here because I want to get another question that was actually in the chat. Let me see something. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what I wanted to say. The brother GL Scholar said, you know, what do you think about black people policing each other? You know, instead of going to the police, you know, like you fuck up, you know, you whip my ass, I whip your ass, and you fuck up, and we just kind of keep it within the hood. Yeah. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, the reason we can't police each other is because we don't know how to police each other. First of all, black people don't know how to play their role. O'Shea, if I came and start working for you right now, I'm not looking for O'Shea Vlogcast channel to be turned to O'Shea and Truthteller Vlogcast channel. I work for you. Right. I'm gonna come to you and say, O'Shea, what do you need me to do?
Right.
They don't never have to see my face on the camera, but they will see difference in us working together.
Right.
Black people don't know how to play their role. Everybody wants to be a leader. A leader has to be established by the people. Now, if I go and say, look, I'm gonna start my own people and I want to be the leader, or I say black people, we need to be our own people and I want to be the leader of this because I started the movement, 95% of those black people will turn on me because they're gonna say, who the fuck you think you are? You want to be the leader, nigga? You ain't leading me nowhere. No problem. So then when I say, all right, I'll fall back. So who's gonna be the leader? Then you got those 95% of people fighting each other to be the leader. We can't police each other, but and I said this earlier in the video, we don't know how to react to each other in a positive, real-time way. We don't know how to do that. This is why I live in a white neighborhood. My neighbor here is Asian. He owns a gas station down the street. All my neighbors are white. The neighbor behind me is white. The neighbor over here, white. She's dope, but she's white. All these people are white. Now, I'm gonna say this. We need, and somebody out there is gonna call me a fucking Uncle Tom or whatever, but let me explain myself. We need white people in black populated areas because white people know how to get black people to stop doing dumb shit. And the reason I say that is because I can't tell a black man to stop selling crack. Because when I tell him to stop selling crack, as another black man, I have to now provide him with a way to take care of himself other than selling crack. A white person could come and say, here, brother, I'm from the Latter-day Saints, better known as the Mormons, and I'm here, I want to give you this book. This book will tell you the right thing to do. That black man will take that book and probably go home and read the shit, but won't listen to me. And that's because we've been cultivated to not trust each other. So when it comes time for somebody, or when the time comes when somebody starts speaking common sense, the black people, it's embedded in them. It's perpetuated down from generation to generation, not to trust nothing I'm saying, because I sound like a con man. Even though I could be out there not selling nothing, not looking for no money, nothing. I'm just telling people this is what you need to do. Somebody out there will call me a con man. And they'll be like, oh yeah, he right. They'll go around the corner and be like, fuck that nigga. Who he think he is? Let him come around here again. I got something for him. Niggas will come around the next Saturday and fuck around and shoot at me. But I tell you this, when white people come, and this is the truth, when black people come, we always come with all of this verbal shit, with nothing else. When white people come, they come with verbal shit and food or resources.
Right.
So this is why black people love going to white people, because they know, look at when you go down to the pantry, right, at the black church, that shit is sponsored by white money, white people. And there be white people out there handing out food sometimes, but they'll go to the pantry rather than come to me and I can teach them how to grow their food. I can have a class right now, next Saturday, talking about how we as black people should grow our food and eat. And the pantry could be handing out food right next door. They will go to the pantry. They might stop by and hear what I have to say to see if I have something to give away for free. But they'll go to that fucking pantry. This is why when they have seminars on those pyramid schemes, black people love going to that shit. Why? Because they can get something for free. Anytime you want to get people to listen to you, or you want to get people to try to do better, you better be ready to hand out something. You better be ready to hand out solution. And solution is shit right then and there. $25 gift cards to Walmart, $10 prepaid cards, sacks of groceries, or some movie tickets. You better be handing out something. Because once black people sitting there for half an hour and they realize they ain't no food around, ain't no drinks, ain't no buffet table, oh nigga, deuces. I'm going back over here to this white man because at least he's handing out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It's the truth, man.
Yo, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, though.
Yo, bro. Black people kill each other for Air Jordan. A black man will watch you work all 2 weeks long, get your money, go buy a pair of Jordans, and then kill you for it. But a white man could come into a black community, their community, kill somebody in cold blood with his name and his address on his shirt. Black people won't even take their ass to his house to burn that motherfucker down. When a white man kill a black person, look what happened in Baltimore. They burned the CVS down in an old folks retirement community where their people live and their people work. Nobody in the CVS or the retirement home came and killed that, started that shit in Baltimore. So why the fuck would you sit there and do that? Now, and if you take the Baltimore shit, we can hold on to that. This proves to you that negativity is always romanticized compared to positivity, because they took a picture of Freddie Gray and put angel wings on him. He's a dope dealer. He sold dope to black people.
I remember when David Carroll was talking about that shit.
Okay, they put angel wings on him and put him up on the community center as if he was doing so good. Look at the guy who got shot selling the DVDs. My man Dave Vaughn, we was talking about that, and he was like, bro, I don't agree with you. That was wrong. He shouldn't do what he did. So I pulled up the nigga arrest record, and here he go. He's a registered sex offender committing an act on a minor. So when I showed it to my friend Dave Vaughn, you know what he said? Fuck him. So now that he's a molester, it's fuck him. But before that, he shouldn't have died like that. You see, we don't have a checks and balance. We don't fucking checks and balance ourselves. We pick and choose what the hell we want. We want to be good, we want to be bad, and then we go on that. But if we had to police ourselves, first of all, we need somebody to create the criteria, which nobody would agree on. Second of all, we would need a group to lead the criteria, which nobody would agree on. Third of all, we'll need somebody to head the group that follows the criteria, which nobody would agree on. Then here go the most important part. Fourth, who handles the money to fund this? Nobody would agree on that. And then the people who don't donate money will have more to say than the people who donate money. And then we will have to eventually turn to white people for donations, and we right back where the fuck we started out at.
That shit is so true.
All right.
Niggas be really worried about that money. Well, listen, man, what time is it? It's
8:04 here.
8:04. How long has the show been rocking, man? Let me see.
Oh, bro, let me tell you, when I'm on my shit, man, I'm not even paying attention.
Yo, this shit is mad funny, man. Oh shit. Then I started streaming to us. It's like 2. All right, man. So this is what we're gonna do, man. It's 2:04 here in Poland, man. So I'm about to cut it short, man, because tomorrow is my last day. As you guys know, I go to Uganda on technically it's Sunday here in Poland. So I got to get up in the morning and all that shit. But when I come back from Africa, We definitely gonna rock, man. You gave a hell of a show, bro. I have to really just
Yo, and you know what?
Miss ovation, man. This
Miss
was
Ebony Almond, since you've been in here, and I even go to this woman right here. What's her name? Rivera Sosa.
Mhm.
Y'all asked me, like I said, my email address is Truthteller410. Anything that y'all would like to get my perspective on when it comes to women. And I say these two because Ebony looks black and Miss Rivera, looks, obviously she has to be Spanish with a name like that. Y'all give me questions on which y'all want me to answer from the woman's perspective, the black and the Spanish, even though I believe they all the same. Anybody out there, Truthteller410@gmail.com. Y'all holler at me. Let me know what y'all need me to address, what y'all want me to address. If y'all don't agree with something I said, tell me eat a dick, no problem. Y'all just come, just get in contact with me, and I'll be happy to do anything I can do to help the progression of black men. Most importantly, as a black man, I want to help the progression of black men. I'm like a father. A mother will tell you, well, baby, it's all right. Your grades are slipping. You'll do good. A father tell you, nigga, what the fuck was you doing all year long? You know what it was? Fucking game. And you stupid ass in the room for I whoop you. So what I say might be a little harsh, but I promise you, it's love behind it. I want to see black men progress. I want to see my brother O'Shea one day say, hey, I'm flying to the States in a private jet. Do you want to watch it for me? And I say, hell fucking yeah. Can I take a picture next to it? I want it to be like that. I want my brother Misanthropic one to, and any black man in here. I want, and a black woman. I want everybody just to be bigger than what they are. Not on some, remove ourselves from white people. None of that shit. None of that. Because white people go through the same shit we go through. But we got to take care of ourselves before we start worrying about other fucking people and what the fuck they going through. We have to do that. What they say, don't take care of somebody's house before you take care of home. There you go. This is our home. We need to make sure our people straight. My brother O'Shea giving me a platform to speak. I appreciate the 139 people watching. I appreciate the 132 likes. I appreciate that. That's a hell of a good ratio if you ask me. That's a hell of a good ratio.
Good ass ratio, man. And if this shit was on my main channel with the 38,000 subs, that shit would be like 500 people right now. It'd be crazy. This is my backup channel.
So we got to do that. Like I said. And look, we get backup numbers like that. So that's what I'm saying. We need to support each other. Just because I don't agree with the likes of Brother Polite. I mean, not agree, but we might not see the same shit. I spoke to Sarnetta recently and told Sarnetta, if y'all know anything about Sarnetta, I told him, yo, this is who we are as a people. Even though I don't walk your path, you're still a leader. So we need to support you too in some way, shape, form, or fashion. We all need to build each other up. And black men with an opinion, like we have, me, you, O'Shea, a misanthropic one, everybody else, we need to support each other because there's nothing wrong with an opinion. Because out of the 95-minute, long video I might have, and 95% of that shit, you might be like, fuck this nigga. 5% of it you can walk away with and be like, you know what, let me apply that. And then I bet you money it'll better your life. Don't listen for the negative shit. Listen for the whole entire message. Take what you can take and then apply it. Hand it off to the next person who might need it. You might not need it. You might know somebody who do need it. Hand it off to them. And then, like I said, when it's all said and done, brothers like O'Shea don't have to worry about people trying to delete his shit or Angry Man waking up to have half his fucking channels deleted because people will respect your opinion. Because when somebody make a video on me, they can call me gay, I'm a dick sucker, fuck me, eat a dick, I don't care. I tell people at the end of the video, I always tell people, now you can go ahead and tell me to suck a dick, kill myself, you hope my daughters die, no problem. You can do that. But why go find out what I already know? I say that shit because I've been there. I lived it. Yeah, man.
That's very, very, very interesting, bro. I really appreciate your perspective, man. You coming on. For everybody, shout out to my man Marcus Brown. He came on the other day. We had a really good show. There's a lot of talent in the manosphere, man. Marcus Brown gave a great show. Thank you for the thing. Xavier Pritchett, Safe travels, bro. Geo Scholar again, God Mode. Listen, man, let me guys tell you something, bro. I was talking to Misanthropic and even the Prophet of Thought series of the week. Right now, we have a monopoly on the manosphere. I'm not afraid to admit to say that. There's a few dudes in the manosphere that are kind of like on the Mount Rushmore shit, and me, Angry Man, Angry Man, Jap, Ringo, and it's a lot of focus, Obsidian. It's a lot of focus on those dudes. David Carroll drops videos every now and then, but I wouldn't say he's like really in the manosphere like that. But we got a lot of dudes like Truthteller, man. Just given the platform, they can smoke it up, man. So we got to start reaching. We got to kind of unleash this. Because we got the top guys in the manosphere that's kind of been carrying it for the last year, and we've done a good job, I think. But at the same time, it's time to let some other brothers come up, man. Like you said, Truthteller rock this motherfucker like for real. I mean, I could put this.
Somebody said.
Go ahead.
Somebody said right here, the platform, you can't buy this. You earn this. You build this from scratch and you mold this. Let me tell you something. I had to prove myself to sit on your platform. And I say that as a humble man. When I first started out, I didn't deserve to be on your platform. Last year, I didn't deserve to be on your platform. I had to humble myself and get Misanthropic One to vouch for me to sit on your platform. This is what we need to do more as Black people, as Black men. Stop looking to try to fucking go against each other. And when we see people that deserve something, vouch for that person. Don't look at that person like, oh, he gonna come up, he gonna get that Benz before me. Fuck him. Shit like that. Start hating. So, bro, it was an honor for me to be on your platform. And I'm not saying it because I'm on the shit with you. I told you, I've been fucking with your channel before I've even talked to you, brought me up to you. So for me to be sitting here, this is more of an honor for me than it is a delight for you. I'm gonna walk away with more from this than you'll walk away with, because when I get off the phone, when I get off the video chat with you, this shit will construct my next video and videos after, because I'll handle myself in a different manner.
Well, man, I appreciate
it. And before we go, let me give a shout out. This is my baby girl. I wish everybody could see. That's my baby girl. I love her to death. Shouts out to my baby girl. I love her to death. Without her, I don't know where I would be right now. I don't know where I would be. When she was sickly in the hospital and she was, clinging on and fighting, and all kind of doctors was giving up on her. She's a trooper. That's my baby. I love her to death. So shouts out to my baby. But go ahead, bro.
Okay, cool. And so once again, man, shout out to Misanthropic One. Like, he the one that told me about you, and just the networking, man. Misanthropic was like, yo, man, you got to get my man Truthteller on, and I said I'm gonna do it. And within a week, it was kind of had some difficulty connecting, but I followed through.
Yeah.
Shout out to my YouTube big bro Misanthropic One, who I've been watching for a long time. Hooked me up with you.
No. He's the little bro. He's younger than us, sir.
Yeah. But he's my YouTube big bro. My little bro, because I started watching him on YouTube. Yeah. But shout out to him, man. It's just brothers working together.
I'm just taking my cheap shot at that nigga, man.
Yeah. So it was a really great show, man. This will be on the Patreon only. Yeah. We gotta snatch this motherfucker down quick, because if black
the next time we get on,
it's some crazy shit on here. We was going in.
Yo, the next time I get on, I'll be less animated, and I'll use less B words and whores. And I won't tell stories about kissing prostitutes on the mouth. I promise you, man. Shout out to Misanthropic One. He's also my big brother on YouTube, man. He's also my big brother. I'll go to him for advice, and I'm older than him, but I'll go to him for advice because he's been on this journey longer than me.
Yeah. Well, anyways, man, thank you so much, for coming on. Earlier today, we had Rob Parks. That was on. He's a sports writer. He gave some good information for brothers trying to get into sports writing.
Yeah.
Check that interview out. He just interviewed Michael Vick about a few weeks ago. Went out to Virginia. Got a real good sit down with Michael Vick. So you guys check that out. My earlier interview. But I'm gonna get the hell up out of here, man. I gotta get the packing and shit. Email them Truthteller410. You guys know this shit is gonna go into private instantly. So for y'all who didn't see this classic live, y'all are gonna miss this. This shit is never going back up, because this is a fucking instant gold classic. This is a fucking classic, dog. This is going in my O'Shea Duke Jackson classic files, and I got some hits, home run hitter. This is going in the classic, y'all, for real. So, shouts to everybody.
You see that? That's my nephew calling me back. Hold on, real quick, bro. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, yo, you outside? All right, give me about 2 minutes. I'll be out there.
All right. So man, thank you again, Truth Teller, man. Let's link up and do it again. All right, fam?
Yo, anytime you want to, you call me. I'm on your time. I'm on your schedule. And for the nigga who said my ultimate ain't shit, when I scrape up my pennies, my brother, I plan on getting on the plane to come over to Poland to get me some of that good food because I heard their food is amazing.
Okay, it's pretty outside. Depends on what you like.
Yo, compared to the salty fried chicken we eating around here in the South, everything is better. So, you know, that's why I drink my greens all the time, man. I drink my greens all the time, bro.
You don't eat them, you drink them now, huh?
No, yo, if I don't eat them, I drink them because I can't be eating salty chicken all the time. But before I get off, shouts out to my brother, Nick Taylor. Shouts out to Marvelous. Y'all check their channels out. Marvelous is the guru at physical fitness. He is the man. Shouts out to my brother, Misanthropic One. I'm gonna come to New York, New Jersey first. Curse you out. You know what we're gonna have to do? We have to take moms out for dinner too. We got to take moms out for dinner. I got to clean myself up a little bit, take my weekly shower, make sure we take her out to dinner because that's Mama Misanthropic One, and we love her more than we love ourselves. And then y'all go to Misanthropic One, and please y'all support my brother O'Shea. This is my brother from this point on. If you ever need me for anything, I don't charge nothing. I don't want money from nobody. I'm not looking for $1. Anything you ever need from me, bro, don't ever hesitate to ask. If you need anything mailed from the States, you let me know. You ever need anytime you need, bro, just get at me. You got my number, you got my email. If I don't answer for you, Misanthropic One, call him, he'll curse me out and he'll get me to get back in contact with you. Because I ain't shit with this phone. I tell you that. You already know I ain't shit with the phone.
Really sorry. Give us a pill about you, the new. I don't know who he's talking to, but anyways, we out of here, y'all. Peace out, everybody. Thanks so much, man.
All right, bro. Hey, I love you, bro. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, peace, man.